How's it going, guys? So in this video, we are doing a long-term review of the Honda Clarity plug-in hybrid. Okay, so I have driven the Clarity for about 111,000 miles. The last time I did any kind of review for this car was at 50,000 miles, and I was very impressed with the car, and I'm still are super impressed with the performance of the Clarity. Okay, I haven't been able to find any replacement for this car in case this car just decides to give up. But I don't think any reason it's going to give up anytime soon because it's still going pretty strong. Um, the lane keeping assist works great. The adaptive cruise control works great, and there are no mechanical issues besides about over 10,000, over 100,000 miles, I have to do a AC recharge. The refrigerant actually just ran dry, and it starts to blow warm air out of the AC. And I just quickly recharged the car, and it was actually working perfectly fine. Okay. Um, right now, I'm using the adaptive cruise control with lane keeping assist. I'm going to be driving mostly on the highway once I get out of the local street after work. Yeah, this shouldn't be a long review because so far the car has worked fantastic. There were no mechanical issue whatsoever. I got a brand new set of tires. Actually, this is the third set of tires that I've put on here. I actually have a tire review for those set of tires. I think it was the Quiet Track from Michelin, and it works great. It's super quiet. The only downside with this Quiet Track, which also is a Grand Touring tire that provides a 80,000 mile warranty, which is, if you hear about this kind of mileage, this tire probably is not going to have the best traction. However, it's going to be very long lasting, and it's going to be great for general purpose use. The tire I got is from Costco, so it comes with a lifetime warranty. So I don't have to worry about anything if the tire actually had a blowout or if there's nails inside. Costco is going to replace and repair this tire under warranty, which is great. So yeah, besides that, the USB charging port kind of starts to disconnect once in a while. It's very finicky now, the charging port. Sometimes if I'm using CarPlay, the CarPlay would go out, and it's a nuance. But for the most part, the CarPlay still works great. And the audio still works fine. It's not the best audio quality. Again, Hondas are not known for its audio quality, but it works. The AC after recharge works great. The alignment had no issue. I did hit a curb a while back, and I did the alignment and was working fine. The really just there is just absolutely no issue with this car after 111,000 miles, and I'm so impressed. I tried to find other replacement for this car. So far, I cannot. I literally just added a brand new roof rack, and I started carrying two kayaks to go out and kayak. It handles two kayaks perfectly fine. There were no issue with the rack holding the kayak. And what else I can talk about? The seat is very comfortable. The car is still very clean. It's very easy to clean. I just use a little magic eraser and cleans off all the surfaces extremely well. And I really cannot find anything to complain about this car. The battery is one last thing I want to talk about. So the battery performance, when I first got the car, I'm able to drive in the city and get almost 50 miles of range in the city on highway on pure EV. Right now, I still get about, I would say, 32 miles of range in the city purely on the EV. So there is a degradation of, I guess, more than 20% of its original battery performance. But I would say it's still a fantastic car in terms of, you know, the EV range. And again, I would challenge you to find any other car, brand new, that gets over 30 miles in the city. You hardly find any other plug-in hybrid that gets that kind of mileage, let alone this car already had, you know, over 111,000 miles on the road. So the EV, the battery, I would say the performance is great. Okay, it hasn't degraded to a point that I need a battery replacement, because I still drive it almost every day, and I do extremely long distance nowadays. I drive about 100 round trip, 180 miles, going to work and back. So this car is being put to kind of a hellish environment when it comes to my commute, and it just does it exceptionally well. I'm probably going to need to do a valve clearance check soon on the engine, and I need to do my oil change. For this car, I do oil change every 6,000 to 7,000 miles, and that's pretty much it. And the transmission fluid, I probably need to change it at around 150,000 miles, and that's pretty much it. I did most of those maintenance myself, and I have a video. I have a video for oil change. I have a video for transmission fluid change. Both of those are exceptionally easy to do yourself. So if you're kind of handy, those kind of fluid change takes no time. And that's pretty much it. I love this car. I'm just sad that this car didn't sell well in the US market, and that's probably the reason why Honda decided to stop making this car. But boy, this is a great car. This like plug-in hybrid should be the perfect transition between an EV and a ICE car. Okay, we rented a Mustang EV when we did our Arizona trip just not long ago, and I still have range anxiety on pure EVs, and only because I drive so much, and the EV infrastructure besides Tesla is lacking. Like, you cannot find a reliable DC charging station anywhere, even in Arizona, where on the road you see probably 20-30% of the cars are EVs, Teslas and other EVs. The charging infrastructure is just not there. So in my opinion, a pure EV for my purpose is just, it doesn't make sense. I would still prefer a plug-in hybrid, where in the city it's fantastic, and out on the countryside, if I need gas, it's very easy to get, and it's extremely fuel efficient. Okay, so that's my opinion. Honda Clarity plug-in hybrid, in my opinion, is still the best plug-in hybrid anyone can get on the market. Sadly, they don't make it anymore, so I gotta find a replacement once this car goes bad. I don't see a reason why this car is gonna go bad. It hadn't required any kind of maintenance besides regular oil change and tire change and alignment and things like that. Extremely reliable. So if you're in the market buying a Clarity, I would say by all means buy it. If you find a Clarity in low mileage condition, I would say, wow, you got a great deal, because I think the value of the Clarity has depreciated quite a lot since they don't make it anymore. You can probably find a Clarity well under $20,000, and it's a fantastic car just to own, just to drive around, and it's not going to give you any issue. Okay, if you have any questions, comments, you own a Clarity, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I hope you found this long-term review of the Honda Clarity after 111,000 miles useful for you. And if you did, please do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. When I drive this Clarity to 200,000 miles, I'm gonna do another update for you guys. All right, so thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.